about you.
It's Nate and Kent with Battleground BMX, and we're here live at the 631 compound in Charlottesville, Virginia, with Matt Thorne and Jeff Gentry. First thing on the list, we want to thank Alan Samant and the King City Bike Co. Pro and Flow teams for coming and riding with us over the weekend. Those guys were real professional. Alan got hurt riding at the park, and then afterwards his guys, you know, they still wanted to do all the interviews and keep going and then go back to the park. So those guys, you know, we got everything done. Everything looked great, and big thanks to those guys. They hooked us up with a couple of T-shirts here, but definitely check them out on Facebook, King City Bike Co., and we'll give you links and some emails and all that stuff at the end of the video here. But that's it. That's it for that. The other thing, we want to remind you guys, next week, next Saturday on the 24th, we've got the 631 Liberty Skate Park Jam, and Battleground BMX is sponsoring that. And they're going to have highest bunny hop. We're going to have a small street course, a mini ramp jam, everything. It's going to be pretty sweet. Definitely check that out.
And once again, we're at the 631 compound, which is just a whole bunch of ramps in Matt Thorne's backyard. He's got all kinds of stuff. He's got mini ramps, box jumps, huge spine, big roll-in, dirt, wedges up to sub boxes, big huge quarters. He's got all kinds of stuff back here. It's really a neat place. And now we're going to cut over to him, and he's going to give us a tour of the yard.
My name's Matt Thorne. I'm pretty much the owner of 631 Clothing, and this is pretty much our private park, which is 631 Compound. Follow me, check everything out. Right here is the concession stand. Usually during the jams, we have food, drinks, beverages, you know, a little bit of everything in there. Our PA, of course, play music. Up this way is where the beginning of the trails start. You know, a little downhill section here. You have your berm, it wraps around, starts with the trails. As you can see, we are in the process of rebuilding everything, so. This here is our mini ramps. It's probably one of the favorite things here at the compound. People ride even during the jam. 6 foot quarters with a hip, 4 foot quarter, 2 foot sub. This is also a favorite during the jam. You have your 6 foot quarter to your wedge, a sub box. And then usually up here, up these steps, is where it's kind of like a VIP section. It's where usually judges for jams and the music, that's where everything everybody sets up at. This right here, the quarter to wedge, this is actually named the Boost Shaft Supreme. One, because he's one of the crazier guys and he wants to go bigger. So it's kind of a weird contraption there, but it works for him, so it works for everybody else. Down in the bottom section here, you have your jump box, which will eventually get rebuilt. 4 foot quarter, it steps up to about 5.5 foot with a roller lip landing. Beside that's a 6 foot spine. And then this is probably one of the better jumps. It's more of your trick jump here, this dirt jump, which Jeff redid it, which it looks beautiful. Probably the best it's been since we actually built it. And then here is, of course, the bottom section. You have your 8 foot quarter, your 2 wedges, bank to sub. And we're, you know, right here, we're still trying to figure out what we're gonna do, if it's gonna be a vert wall, how we're gonna play this section out. It's still all under construction, but hopefully by winter, we'll get everything up and running by, you know, that way springtime comes around next year, we'll be able to ride it. Walk up this way. And this is one of the newer additions that we built here at the compound. It's mainly for skaters. You have your 3 foot quarter to wedge down to another quarter. You can jump to steps. You know, we have skate jams here as well, so we try to be friendly to everybody. So, you know, everybody likes street, stairs, so we try to build something for them just in case they don't want to skate transition. And then, of course, we're back up to the main ramp. which we had some people on about the rod and shred.
Thanks, Matt, for that look at your backyard, the 631 compound. All you out there, be sure to look back later on this week and the following weeks on some of the footage filmed here and from the King City bike trip coming down to Virginia. And we just also filmed a Virginia local bike rider, Jeff Gentry, doing sort of an interview, bio, and putting together a little edit of him riding. And if you got any questions about the upcoming jam, contact us at info@battlegroundbmx.com, or you can email Matt Thorne at on Facebook. Look him up, Liberty 631 Jam, and it's what is it? Liberty?
Yeah, Liberty Skate Park, 3700 Candlers Mountain Road, Liberty Skate Park Jam on Facebook.
And then check us out at battlegroundbmx.com. See you next time.
My hearings